What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I thank you for taking the time on this beautiful afternoon. And I come bearing some injury news, and it is good news, ladies and gentlemen. So I am bringing you the injury report for today for both the Eagles and the Lions, getting ready for this week 1 matchup, only a couple days away. Yes, I'm ready to run through an effing wall. Now, I was going to do the top 10 tonight, but I forgot football's on, so much of that. Tomorrow, we will do the top 10, and we'll get ready for this effing game. I'm ready to go, baby. But I appreciate you all taking the time. Any questions, comments that you have, please feel free to do so. There are videos earlier. Miles Sanders looks ready to go for the game. We talked earlier about the restructures of Lane Johnson and Jake Elliott. Obviously, we've been talking about that for 6 months, but broke that down. So go check those videos out. But let's get this thing rearing and gearing here, ladies and gentlemen. But we've got a couple comments, so let's take a gander here quick. My man Jade is back in the building. What is going on, dude? Hope you are enjoying your day. Nice to see you again. What is going on, my man? Yes, it is. You know, it's Birds 24/7 here, so it never leaves. But the fact that we get to watch the Eagles on Sundays, that's what matters most. And that is what it's my religion. Those are days that just are sacred to us all. So I can't wait either, man. I'm ready to run through this effing wall. So let's get it started. Let's talk about the injury report for this week. And we talked about being very precautious with some of our key players throughout this all season. So we have some more answers as to what these injuries were, how serious they were. Full participants today. Derek Barnett with his rib injury, Javon Hargrave with the toe injury, and Miles Sanders, who was full participant yesterday with his hamstring injury. And Jason Kelsey isn't even being thrown on this list, so love to see it, but they look good to go. Josh Jobe hasn't been on this list either, so the only person really dealing with anything is Josiah Scott, which obviously they're dealing with those things, but being a full participant, that is a great sign. So being limited for Scott, that's unfortunate, but he is a depth piece. We will be able to get it done without him. I think this is a great way to start your season, and you'll see on the flip side of things, it could be way worse. So, you know, unfortunately, injuries are a part of the game, and that's just the way it is. That's why we keep up to date with all of them, because it changes the team when you get injuries. But you have to have things in place. That is up to your management, your coaching staff to know who's going to step in. So we're going to talk about this next team, the Detroit Lions, and they are dealing with some injuries. And we talked about it yesterday, but I told you I'd keep you up to date with what's going on. And Frank Ragnow, we talked about, and also Tommy Kramer on the offensive line dealing with some injuries. Well, today, Tommy had missed yesterday with that back injury, and that's huge because he's the one who is stepping in for Vitae at right guard, who was placed on IR just a few days ago. So, a couple days ago, really. But you see Tommy Kramer here with that back injury, again missing practice. Then Frank Ragnow was limited yesterday, but now he was held out. He went through walkthrough, which is a decent sign, but the fact that he didn't practice, I know he's a veteran, but not great for them. Now, limited was Afiti Melifonwu and Okwara, who we talked about yesterday. They were both limited again today, but then full participants were Chris Board, who was limited yesterday. Kaminsky missed because of that illness. And then Seibert, they said, who I'd mentioned in the video earlier, he was back at practice full go. So doesn't look like that's an issue for them. But that interior offensive line, already hurting with Vitae out. Now your backup is out of practice. We'll see, how he does with his game. But they were already going to need to bring 110%. I mean, you were going against, this has been a fortified line. We have talked about the 12 linemen when it comes to the edge rushers, whether, the defensive ends and outside linebackers, the Sam linebackers, or you're talking about the defensive tackles, nose tackles. My Lord, Jordan Davis is going to be able to feast. Cox, Hargrave, these guys are going to get in there and dominate, stop the run. We talk about one of the keys is stopping DeAndre Swift. So off to a good start there. Never want to see anybody injured, but that's unfortunately part of the game and something they are currently dealing with. So unfortunate. 3:33 till Sunday. Yeah, man. Very ready, very excited about this season. And, I can't stress enough that it's nice to see, the media and fans jumping on board now, because it's, you know how tough it is to hear people say they're a fan of something and just sit there and trash them nonstop. It's been hard trying to teach them about football, the cap, or what a defense is. It's like being a kindergarten teacher, I feel like, and it's like, just shoot me. So trying to explain that we were heading in the right direction this entire year has been really tough because it's not just people, trying to argue with you. It's the negativity. They don't base it off of any kind of information or knowledge of the game. So it's like, shoot me. So when I say that I'm ready for Sunday to begin, I'm ready. That wall is doomed. Going right through it, baby, because let's be real here. This team is about to shock the effing world. And if they haven't flip-flopped yet, they're about to. I can assure you of that, ladies and gentlemen. Milton Williams, too. No, he was not injured. But he's going to be a huge part of this defense. That's of minutes. Yeah, man, no doubt. I think Milton Williams is a toe. No, Milton Williams is perfectly fine. That is Javon Hargrave. But that rotation, you guys know, it is going to feast. The next move I've talked about, you need to give Javon Hargrave that extension, allow Hargrave, Davis, and Milton Williams to be the future. Love Fletcher Cox, but he will not be here after next year. So very excited about the future of these guys. Glad to see that Javon Hargrave was a full participant. Here is the report again one last time. It was Barnett and Hargrave, both full participants, though. So great news there. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the injury news for today. But if you have any questions, any comments, you can leave them down below, whether you're watching this right now, you're watching this later, whatever's on your mind, or you want to check out any of those other videos, go ahead, leave a comment. I'll get back to you then, too. But I really appreciate you guys taking the time. I hope you're getting excited. Hope that this off season I was able to have you guys heading in the right direction. Holy hell. Yes, Jock. I mean, you've heard me say that, right? For the last 6 months. I mean, you haven't not been tuning in, right? And I just said it a minute ago. How's Hershey? I love to. Yeah, man, he's good. He's not in here right now, but Hershey's doing very well, my man. I appreciate you asking. Kyrie, yeah, you got to extend. You go check out that video from earlier. Showed the whole list of all the people you want to extend. Epps, CJ Gardner-Johnson. There's a lot of players you want to do that for. But that is the injury report for today. I appreciate you all taking the time. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to me, whether it's talking about the birds, life, whatever it is. I appreciate each and every one of you. But I hope you're having yourselves a splendid day. And until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!